A COVID-19 booster shot could be offered to all adults in the U.S., even healthy ones, as early as this week. And here to answer questions is Dr. Daniel Kritzkis, Chief of Infectious Diseases at Brigham and Women's Hospital. Great to see you, Dr. Kritzkis.
Great to see you, Erica and Ben.
All right, Dr. Kritzkis, the FDA could announce this decision at any time, and then the CDC would have to review it, which it's scheduled to do so on Friday. So while we wait, let us ask you, do you think making booster shots available to everybody 18 and older right now is the right strategy?
Well, I think it's appropriate to make the boosters available so people who want to get boosted can get boosted even if they don't fit into a high-risk group. I think the bigger question is, will boosting really get us out of the quandary that we're in now with this increasing number of cases, which, as you just reported, are really happening predominantly among the unvaccinated? What we really need to do is convince people who have not yet gotten vaccinated that the vaccine is safe, effective, and it's going to really help them and everybody around them.
Well, so as you know, Dr. Kritzkis, healthy people in their 20s, their 30s, they're far less likely to develop severe symptoms after an infection if they become eligible for the booster. What would your advice be about getting one?
I think it would be perfectly fine to get a booster. It's certainly going to be safe to get boosted. I'm not certain that they need to get boosted because there are many other ways of keeping yourself safe since you're already vaccinated. And I'd like to see the data that the CDC actually ends up reviewing on that point.
All right, in Massachusetts, we still do have part of the population not fully vaccinated. It's about 30%. Of course, some of those are children. A lot of them are younger children, but some are also adults who have made the choice. And I think at this point it's clear they're probably not going to do it. So what do you want them to know, especially as we head into the holiday season?
Well, I think there are a couple of things. First of all, 7.5 billion people around the world have been vaccinated with one or another of the vaccines, and it's been safe. You're playing Russian roulette with your life and placing all of your loved ones, those around you, at risk should you come down with COVID. We really need to get people vaccinated because that's the only way we're going to get out of the hole that we've dug ourselves into.
Well, speaking about being around loved ones, we know Thanksgiving is next week. So is there really any way for folks who are vaccinated to have, say, dinner with family members or guests who are not vaccinated in a safe way at the same table?
Well, I think there are a couple of things people can do. I certainly don't want to start any family feuds here, but, distance is going to be helpful. Being 6 feet apart, being in a well-ventilated room will be helpful. And, you could have people tested before coming if they're unvaccinated, although it may be a bit of a challenge to impose on your loved ones.
All right, Dr. Daniel Kritzkis, Chief of Infectious Diseases at the Brigham. Thanks for your time as always, sir.
You're very welcome.
Thank you, Doctor.